I know we are a national network. We are all over the country. And I see that map about how hot it is everywhere when I watch the news at night. And I'm like, okay, we gotta cool down. We have got to cool down. We're gonna cool our jets. And this is how we're gonna do it with LivePure. This is the Orbital Dual Oscillating Fan with the remote. It goes up, it tilts down, it goes right, it goes left, it adjusts the speed, there's even a timer. And the other thing that is one of my favorites is that it has all these beautiful designer colors. So I've got a sage green. I have it in this beautiful race car red. How fun is that? Then I have it in graphite, and it also comes in white. Even when you get it home, the remote control has the batteries installed. There'll be a little tab. You pull the tab, and it lets the battery have contact and start working. So you don't even have to put a battery in the remote. You don't have to do anything. We're doing 5 flex pay today of $14 to get this home, and the shipping and handling is free. This is truly a buy it now, use it now item. Our special guest is Vonabelle Sherman. She's gonna be giving us all the details, but it is hot outside, my friend.
Oh, it sure is, Helen. All over. From where we live now to where we grew up in New York, me downstate, you upstate. It's hot no matter where we are in the United States. Look at that chart. It's amazing. Salt Lake City, God bless you, 100 degrees. That's hot. So maybe you need a fan. Maybe your ceiling fan is just not quite enough, or you have that room that is not getting a great breeze. Take a look at the power. Now, matter of fact, this is LivePure's most powerful, most versatile fan. Why? Because what it does, and all of the settings that you see across the front are available in a remote. We always like to do that because when you do powerful features, it just means that air can reach 8 feet across the room, and now you're comfortable and you're a lazy boy, but you want to change a setting. You don't want to have to get up out of that chair, and you don't have to do that because you have the remote. Now, what makes this so versatile is it does something other fans don't do. Some fans will do an oscillation in one direction. This does it in 2 directions. So it can go up and down in that vertical position. That's 83 degrees, or horizontal, 75 degrees. So that means it can move to the left and to the right, all the way to every corner of the room and even up. Now take a look at the red. I like how you call that fire red. So it's pointing in one direction, and I put it in that position and left it there because maybe you want an unusual position. As it's rotating, if you click on it, it will stop, and you can see it's aimed up and it's aimed to the right, and it's staying there. Then you'll notice the sage green. That is rotating in both directions at the same time. So that's what's making it kind of look like a little robot head, because it's going left and right and up and down. It's making a round. And then say you need a place for that remote control. Guess what? There is a place in the back to put your remote. Helen, I'm going to leave you to show that because it's so cool. In the back, have you ever gone, where do I put the remote? I'm always misplacing it. In the back of the unit is a little place to slip it into so you never lose your remote, Helen.
Yep, I got it here. We're going to get a shot. So there, I love that. You know, that's...
Me too.
It's just, to me, this sort of goes to how they think of everything, Vonabelle. Like, I love how big everything is on the remote control, too, so I don't have to, like, fumble for my reading glasses to use this. And LivePure is an amazing brand that is made specifically for our HSN customers. That's why we're getting these incredible deals and these great buys. I also love that you can have this on a timer and, you know, save money on your air conditioning bill, because how do you cool down? You have to move the air. And even in the, you know, even in the winter time when you have the heat on, you need to move the air around. So fans are something that you can use all year round. You know, yes, of course, you go in the garage or the patio, you know, somewhere where you want to have some cool. This is very portable. You could take it with you. I think you're really going to love it. You know, in the fall, going to like a dorm room, and some of those old dorms aren't even air conditioned. So I remember one of the first things that my daughter, Becky, wanted was a fan for her room because she's like, there's no air conditioning. You know, it was very hot. She went to college in California, and they didn't have air conditioning. I guess they thought, but it got so hot, it's getting hotter. Like my parents' house doesn't have central air conditioning, but it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So I think people really need this to cool down, and it's a very affordable way to do it. Very affordable. You know, a tenth of the price of a portable air conditioner.
Yeah, and also it's so versatile, which you don't usually see, and it has a lot of power. Now, it is the most powerful fan that LivePure has. It's the most versatile because of all the things. And nothing about this is frustrating. From the moment you open the box, you go to plug it in, right? And you're like, is this cord long enough? That's always a frustration to me because a lot of appliances do a 5-foot cord or a 6-foot cord. This is 7.5 feet of cord. So when you go to plug it behind your bed or off of your nightstand or somewhere, you will have enough room. So already it's a pleaser because you don't have any frustration. And then a place to put the remote is always wonderful. And then again, the versatility of multi-directional airflow, not just up and down, but also side to side, which is super important. This might be the one you want to bring to work to have in your cubicle. Why? Because it doesn't have a huge footprint. It has a really nice size blade, but it's about 9 inches across the bottom. So it won't hog your whole nightstand. You'll have place for your water and your book and all of that, but it's going to deliver an incredible amount of power. Now, if you notice the colors, LivePure always does power and pretty. And our other appliances are having the same color. So if you're creating a LivePure family with these colors, maybe you own something in sage green already, maybe one of our air purifiers or humidifiers, you can keep that color family going because this sage matches the sage that's in our air purifiers and humidifiers. Yeah, isn't that great? And same with the red
I
and the
don't think
white
I've
and the
ever
gray.
heard another brand say that, but it makes sense because these are home items that, you know, go with your decor. By the way, you mentioned the sage green. It is the most limited. And if the shipping and handling wasn't free, it would be $7.50, but it is free today. And Angela, how many do we have left? Less than 300 in the sage green. So if you want the sage green, you certainly can get it right now. You're all set, you're good to go. Future presentations, we were gonna be taking this right off the table because I don't know if I've ever seen a fan that looks so beautiful that has like these designer colors. And it honestly, Vonabelle, it seems to me almost like a robot, the way it like goes up all the way down. You know, it's like, it has a mind of its own.
I thought so too. I thought it had its own personality.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. You might want to name your fan when you get it home.
Exactly where I was going. Like, you can name it because it's like a robot head meeting the need, cooling your skin. So here's what happens with any fan. You need a nice strong breeze that reaches your skin and cools you down. That's what's happening. So we're giving you LivePure's most powerful fan and the most versatile because you can find fans that perhaps oscillate, but they don't go up and down and sideways and left and right. And then all of the settings that are along the front are also available on the remote. The remote has a home. And then if you are a dark room sleeper and you don't like all the lights on, you can shut them off. LivePure gave you a button that says display lights, and you can shut them off so that your room is as dark as possible because a lot of people they want their room totally blocked. And a lot of electronics have that glow. That way, this won't glow in your room, which a lot of people really appreciate. And again, this fan can go anywhere because it does have that 9-inch base. So if you need to have it in the bedroom at the nightstand, or you need to have it in the kitchen, or you need to move it to your office, go ahead. It's only about 5 pounds. And the thing I like about the oscillation in this direction, that vertical, is because many people's dressers don't match the height of their bed. It's either too high or too low. And so you find yourself propping the fan or trying to get it lower so that the breeze actually meets your skin. With the oscillation feature, you can pick that position. You can even freeze it in a position, or you can let it go through the whole range of motion, bringing you that cool breeze. And this one is so good because it's from LivePure.
Yeah, you absolutely get that cool breeze. 811-888 is the item number. This is new from LivePure. It's the Orbital Dual Oscillating Fan with the remote. And this is big. I want you to think about this for like your big room. This is not something that's gonna be like a itsy bitsy tiny room. And you know, what are your choices in fans? Do you have one of these fans? I remember this fan right here. This looks exactly like the fan I had growing up in upstate New York, my childhood fan that would try to stick it in the window. It was dirtier than this. I have a lot of allergies, so every time I look at it, I think, oh my gosh, all that dirt is like literally being blown in my face. So, try cleaning these. It's almost impossible. And then, you think about it on the floor or these, you know, these blades going around. If you've got kids and pets, you don't want to have anybody near them. So it's like the whole idea is that it's making everything cool and amazing, but everybody's got to stay away. And some of them look like very, you know, something that you would like throw in a garage. You know, yes, they're functional. Okay, they you know, it works, but it's really, really kind of upping your game to have this beautiful fan, designer colors, oscillating up. It goes down, it goes right, it goes left. You can tilt it, remote control, which is included. It nests right in the back of the unit, as I had showed you before. I can scooch this around and show you again right in the back where your little remote control goes. How cool is that? You'll always know where your remote control is. You'll never lose it. Vonabelle, thank you so much. This is such a great product. We're super excited that we were able to launch it here. All right, well, we're celebrating our 45th birthday here in a